There you are.
Yeah, there I am. Hey guys, we are back. We got Jeff's Cave in the room with us with the High Plains Drifter. Well, no, that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like I said the other day, mostly ugly. So what we're going to be doing here is this thing here produces hives. So now I've got to put the hives over here and the trigger, but I can't do that unless I have the hives. So this is what I'm doing. I'm working on the building. I need to let me change views here. Okay, here we are, and I'm going to export this like I was going to do right before we had to kill the live stream, because I want to stay within a couple hours. So here I can export all with files, and then I'm going to, you can't see what I'm doing now, but my folder has popped up, and I'm going to save it in my imports, maps, imports, and I'm going to call this, let me,
Hi everybody.
honeybees. And I'm going to save everything to that and say no. And then I can get out of here. And then I have to go into my folders. So you're going to have to bear with me for a moment. Let me see where you guys are seeing. Okay, so you're seeing that. So let me come up a little bit so you won't just be... Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the folder in the background. Because I don't think you guys can see my folders. I don't know if it'll let you do that or not. Here, let me see. Let's see if I go to number 2, window capture. What's that? Okay, I think it will. See, that's models. No, that's not the right one though. So what is that? I don't know where that, okay, there it is. Okay. So you guys can kind of see what I'm going to do, but I don't want to do it here. Let me move this over to a blank page and make sure that that goes. You guys stay with me. I don't know, since I switched it. Let me look at, because this is all new to me, man. Just making sure that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to go in my Farming Simulator folder and go into the honeybee. Or was it bee honey? No, it was honeybee. Honeybees. And then this right here, models, slow bees. See, shaders, shared, sounds, text. I don't guess I need to do anything then. It's all organized for me already. Well, good. Wow, look at this. This is how I usually organize it, because there's usually all kind of all the textures are scattered within the folder. But this looks pretty good. I don't have to do anything to this. Slow B, slow. Okay, good. So we can close that out, and let's go back over to our map. So I don't have to do anything there. And I'm going to import the slow B. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got people texting me. Hold on, just real life happens every now and then.
Yeah. Hi, Grim.
Okay. Let's see who's all here. I haven't even kept up with the chat. Hey, Grim Reaper, you're back. Hey, Pat, I'm doing great, buddy. Let's see, back. Billy's back. Mike's back. Eric, Robert, Tigger, Trigger, Tiger. Okay. So now we have the slow bee on the map. And here's the issue with this. Well, right now, I don't care about the slow bee. I just need the... Okay, so we're going to go with product. Let me create a, well, before I do that, let me go here and get this visibility node. Okay, so now I can create a transform group, and I'm going to create a visibility node for the beehives.
I think Grim thinks I'm getting...
Yeah, Grim, this is, what'd you say your name was, buddy? This Jeff Cave with me. Dean, he's a lightweight. He's done passed out with the bed, had to get something to eat and something to drink. Like, my God, the man ate yesterday, okay? So he had to have the time to eat, and he needed a blankie and a cup of hot chocolate and a monitor. So he has left us. He's left the house. And we apologize for his rude behavior. Right, Jeff?
He has been up for a long time.
Yeah, he probably has. He's been helping you a lot.
Yeah. He's showing me how to, you know, that windrow on grass?
Yeah, I used to do that all the time.
Do certain stuff that I never, like, been helping me with, teaching me how to get the animals ready.
Get the animals ready for what?
I've never done animals before.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Man, you're missing out on that meat factory.
Yeah. I'm getting all the other factories going. But it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. I just don't get to play much anymore because I'm too busy in here. And trust me, when you've had a day of this, the last thing you want to do is go in there and play. Okay, so I'm going to cut the visibility node.
Well, once you get this done, and if it's not going to be converted over until whenever Giants gets off their derriere.
Yeah. Derriere means ass, guys. Yeah, we need to all get in here and play it.
Yeah.
Just keep Dean cannot touch the Scorpion King. That's all I'm saying. Scorpion King is off limits to Dean. Okay, so there's the output. So that product. Okay, so let me put the visibility node. Hey, there's Dean. He's saying hello to Grim. He must have got something to eat. Got a little energy back. Damn, we thought he went into a self-induced coma.
Yeah, Dean, thanks a lot, brother. You've really been a big help. I'm really enjoying every moment of it.
You're really going to like... Have you talked to Nick yet?
Oh, I talked to him a little bit on...
Yeah, great guy, man. Can't ask for a better guy. I don't care what Dean says about him. I think he's great. Okay,
He comes
so...
back.
Huh?
He asked me where I was in the, just so I knew what time zone to be on for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I told him I'm in London, Ontario. And he goes, a fellow Canadian.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's from Canada.
Yeah, he's up there in Nova Scotia. He's an hour ahead of me.
I gotta find these, Okay. So here's what I need to do, guys. I can't find what I'm looking for. So let me hit the slow B. Yeah, absolutely. Don't listen to him, Dean. Shit, Dean don't listen to me.
Well, Paul says we need to get Nick on here.
Yeah, now he's watched my videos or my live stream. He's been on watching. He's done some comments on it, so I know he's watching. But I mean, not like a daily basis, I'm sure, but damn, if Nick comes on, I can't say any cuss words.
Yeah, I got warned about that.
Yeah, I would never say anything on Nick's Let's Play.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I just set that thing here, so where'd it go? Let me try it again. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate it, buddy. Tell him he has free reign here. He can say whatever the hell he wants to. Okay, I'm going to set this thing right here in the grass real quick.
So last night when you went off did you ever find your airport?
No. And I know what happened now. I sat and thought, what did I do with it? Do you guys remember when I was testing the game, somebody said, hey, you're in version 2.0 instead of 2.2. Well, I didn't think about that, but my 2.0 I kept because I was going to do everything in the 2.0, because even the stuff that I upgraded for 2.2 was in my 2.0. I just didn't change the picture yet in that one because I needed it separated, because that's the one I had my crop duster in. But when everybody started saying, hey, you're in 2.0, I deleted all my 2.0s and kept the 2.2.
Yeah.
What an idiot I was. So there went but that's okay, I can put it back. I found some better airplanes, and of course the crop duster is going to stay the same, but I found some really cool other airplanes. Now let's see if it's going to let me grab this here. No, it's going to take the freaking light again. Oh, that's so freaking aggravating when it does that. I'm nowhere near a light am I clicking on. Okay, so let's go down. Let me slow down a little bit. Get this bottom left hand corner and see if it'll light up then. No pun intended. Oh, okay, good. I didn't think he did. Nope, grab the light again.
Whoops.
Damn. And I don't know where in here that palette is. Let's see, input. It might be right here. Hold on. Yeah, I think I found it. He doesn't call his visibility nose. He calls it wood trigger for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't even know where that fella is. That did this map.
Okay, there we go. That's what I need right there. Okay. See, I don't see nothing there. It's just a wooden box.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Let me put it back where it belongs. Okay. So let me grab this and put it under my visibility node. And definitely change the name of it. You think he'd like to harass me? No, he's my buddy, man. He wouldn't harass me. He'd be on my side, man. Nick would definitely be on my side. He would stand up and defend me. I think he would. I hope he does. Who knows? I guess one more in the pile attacking Pat ain't gonna matter that much.
We're not attacking you, Pat.
Everybody's against me.
We're just on the dark side with Paul.
Yeah, everybody went to the dark side with Paul. All over a freaking Dr. Pepper, man. Okay, so I want to change the name of this visibility node. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Right here. Holy shit. Okay, so... Oh.
Yes, Paul, you probably would.
I think Nick would be... Okay, I'd get him to the dogs. Yeah. No, you can't. No. You can't steer Nick. Nick would see the light with me. Especially if I call him Skywalker. Thank you, Tiger. See, Tiger's got my back. Okay, so here's what I need to go look at this thing. I did not look at that in GE. Let me put this thing down real quick and... Oh shit, look how little that thing is. I thought it was bigger than that. It's like a little miniature...
Oh, gee. The shells are a little big.
Huh?
The shells are a little big.
Well, I gotta wait till it's done. Look how small that thing turned out to be. It wasn't that small over there, so let me go get the... It's a lot... Well, it may just look big in here, you know?
That shack must be really tiny.
Yeah, that's how big it is. That's okay, I can make it bigger. God, look how tiny that is. Holy shit. Okay, so let me flip this thing around.
Yes, being on the dark side makes the day go a lot better. How many bees are you going to keep in there?
I haven't... It ain't up to me, man.
I'd just make the shells a little bit more smaller.
What are you talking about? Make the shelves smaller. What shelves?
The shells you're putting them on.
No. Why do that?
Because now you're going to make your shed bigger.
I'm going to make the what? No, when you drop them off, they're going to turn into the other side, man. Or other size. I'm not messing with this. This is going to stay the same wherever it went to, right here. It's just the way it looks when you load it. But when it goes in here, I haven't messed with the with anything in here. It's going to load them just like that. But now, since it's so small, that opens up a different... I could line those things right up here then. I didn't realize they were so damn small. I could put this product up a little bit. Well, no, I don't want to do that. But no, this has nothing to do with the other one. I want it big enough to where it looks like it's on the shelf. I don't want a little dot. But see, the way this is, I could probably line these things up 2 and 2 all the way down. No, I kind of like this idea over here better, though. I don't know. Let me save, because I need to freeze the transform to that size. No, it is for product. The product from here is the beehives. Then you take the beehives over to where they make the honey and drop off the beehives, and the honey starts making. Yes, I know. But don't we need this factory here that I'm working on makes these beehives, right? Is that correct, Jeff?
I don't know, I've never used it. I think it makes these all make the honey, and somehow the honey goes into that other building.
Well, no, this factory makes the beehive only. You pick up the beehive, take it over to the small building, drop off the beehives, and the bee starts making honey.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
You're going to have them all go on this shelf?
Yeah.
So when we come with the truck, we pick it up.
You pick up the beehives, and then you drive them wherever I put this and drop it off.
Yeah.
And then they will go in this building like that. And the bees will start making. Okay, so I just don't know if I like that or not. Let's see.
Because that makes the honey.
Yeah. But see, while it's out here, I want it to look big enough where people could actually see it. Because as small as it was, I mean, it was tiny.
Eric says the trains are mostly done.
Okay, buddy. Let me think. I could actually get rid of that, the TV screen. And I could have it to where we pick up the honey right here. God, that's a...
Have it all come out of that one factory.
Well, it is coming out of the one factory. It's just I'm having the products go over there. But if I take this TV screen out, I could line these up double. I didn't realize they were so small. But I could 2 and 2 and then stack them on top of each other. And you could pick them up right here in the front. The trigger would be like right here. Of course, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have made this area so big. I made it big to get in and out, and I knew I was going to put the beehives over here.
Yeah.
So now I got to think for a minute. I don't know if I want it all just congested right there around that building, though.
I thought you were going to use those shells for the honey.
The honey? This is the beehive right here that we're working on. I can make shells for the honey, because the honey's not going here. This building here is what makes the honey, and I don't know where I'm going to put that yet. I have no idea yet. Okay, so let's duplicate. No, Sharky. These are going to be on your trailer. When you go to unload them, all it's going to do is register on the display that you've unloaded, say, 8 beehives. The beehives that go into the building, that little small building, however big I make these, has nothing to do with the size of the ones in that little shack. It's just going to register each of these as a beehive, but it's not going to be this big when it goes into the...
This is just for looks.
Yeah, this is just for looks. Exactly.
I got what you're doing. So when it goes there...
Yeah, when it goes there, it has nothing to do with...
No, when it goes on those shelves, you got something to see.
Yeah. And when you pick it up, it's going to be the exact same size on the BD trailer or the product trailer. But when you take it over to the little shack and drop it off, all it's doing is registering that you're dropping off 8 or 10 or 20 beehives. But what happens inside that building is going to stay just like it is. I'm not changing that.
I got what you're doing.
Okay. One factory has nothing to do with the other as far as size-wise. I could take the peanut butter and make the cases huge, and when you take it to market, it's still just going to register it as one pallet of peanut butter, no matter how big it is. Hell, I can make it to where you can only load one pallet, because it's the size of the trailer.
That'd be big.
Well, that wouldn't be realistic, though.
Nope.
I'm just making these big enough so you can actually see them, instead of a little dot on the ground, which is what it looked like in the beginning. Okay, I'm going to spread these out because I only want 3. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Okay. God, I did not realize how small. Even when I was out there by the field, I pulled one out. I didn't realize how small they were until I brought them over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, folks, hit that like button.
Yeah, please hit the like button. Yeah, thank you, Tiger. He's taking your job as the greeter.
That's fine. I was a little busy tonight.
Yeah, it was something a lot more important than greeting.
And I really appreciate it, too, you know.
Oh, yeah, man, they're a bunch of great guys. You'll love being over there. Dragon, now he's going to give you shit no matter who you are. So will Mike.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're just great guys, man. I've watched them for over a year. And, well, longer than that. That Let's Play, it was my comedy hour. About 3 days a week I got to have comedy hour because I'd play it while I was working just to hear them give each other shit. And not only that, I learned so much stuff on how not to do it. Because they'll do something and say, hey, no, you can't do it that way. That don't work. You know, it's also educational.
Yep. I've just been watching his stuff for the last, ever since 17 came up.
I always thought it was hilarious that with Nick, because he's always saying, where's that sugar factory at? Hey, where's this at? Where's that grain place at? And everybody's having to tell him, oh, it's over there by field 12. It's
yeah.
And it's like, he's not listening to me because I'm yelling at the screen trying to tell him. And he just doesn't listen. Of course, it's a recorded video, so it was recorded the day before, so I guess whatever I say is not going to matter.
It's already said and done.
Yeah, it's a done deal. Guys, hit the like button. It's not like taking a test or pulling teeth. There's no multiple choice, nothing. Just hit the like button. It's done. It's over with. It's painless. But it does help a lot of people that play Farming Simulator find these videos. Also, subscribe to the channel on the right-hand side. Once you subscribe, hit that little bell button so you'll get an alert every time my smart ass comes on here live. And if you don't want to watch at that time, okay, you just ignore it. But at least you get an alert every time I come on live. You don't want to miss one smart-ass moment here because you never know what we're going to say. I mean, it takes most of the time I'm on here to keep Jeff in line. And if it's not Jeff, it's Dean. So I feel like a freaking babysitter.
Good times.
It's a good time. It's a good thing, Grim. See, Tiger and Grim is on my side. They have not switched to the dark side yet. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. I haven't went over there yet. Now I'm curious. So I'm going over there. Oh, hell yeah. I love that orange one, man. That is so cool. And the blue. That is really cool. So can you make all three of those? Put those on the map? Because I can send you the map once I'm done with everything. You could add those to it and send it back to me. Then I will definitely, 100%, without doubt, no question, I will not appeal it at all. I'll owe you a Happy Meal.
What about the toy?
Oh man, he's gonna, if he puts them on the map, he can keep the damn toy. I'll even upgrade him to a biggie fry. And an apple pie, man. Shit. I'm a big spender. I'm not a cheap date, man. Okay, right there. Let's duplicate. So see, the way I do, the order that I put these in are the way they're going to show up as they're being made too. So in other words, if I put 3 on the first shelf and then put 3 more on the top shelf, that's how it would fill up.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is I'm filling up the bottom, and then I'll go to the top, from left to right.
That's how they work over at the bread factory.
Yeah. Now, I didn't do the bread factory. Maverick did that.
Yeah, they come in.
That's his baby.
They come in on the bottom, and then they go across the top.
But see, with these, I don't want them all lined up because I want it to look like the guy's putting it out there. I'd like to find his animation so I could change the spleen for him to walk out of the building and walk over here and put the hive. So I'm going to look for that, because that won't take much at all. Just make him go in a circle. Huh?
Couldn't you just add a spleen?
No, that'd be nice if you could. It doesn't work like that. You try to add to the existing spleen. I'd have to delete the spleen from where he's standing and then have it go out here and then go back.
Yeah. Eric says he would send it.
Only thing I'm doing is cleaning up the files, get rid of the junk not needed. Now, Eric, I use a file duplicator finder. When I get done with this map, before I release it, I always run my duplicate file application, and it takes me a couple of hours to get rid of all the duplicate files that I've generated. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, yeah, that'll work too. That way, I'd rather you do that. Tell me how to do it so I'll know, than just send you the map, let you do it, and then I have no idea how you did it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get on like a loudspeaker or something where I can hear you and you can hear me. They got those on the internet, don't they? A big loudspeaker. Hey, Eric. But yeah.
They really do. What was called do you guys have at Riot? You just talk into it and it makes it louder?
Yeah. And Paul, I wasn't talking about a spleen. I know I call it a spleen, but it's called a spline. S-P-L-I-N-E, spline. But I just say spleen. And you'll be happy to know, Mr. Paul, that I absolutely 100% have a doctor's signature. I just don't have the degree to go with it. So, see, these being hives, they don't have to be perfectly placed or anything.
No, it's supposed to look like one guy putting it there.
Yeah. And if I can find that spline, I'll change it and have him walk the whatever he walks out, but have him walk all the way over to here, pause, walk back, and when he pauses, the hive will show up.
No, like the bread factory where a forklift would put him there.
A forklift? No, you don't need a forklift.
No, I'm talking about how they bring it out.
No, on this map it just appears.
Yeah. So you're supposed to put that in your mind.
Okay, Eric, man, that sounds great. We'll get on like Discord or something, and you can show me how to place them, man. I really would like to know how to do that, because my problem with the trains is when you're in this map, you don't see the trains. They're not there. All I can see is the spleens or splines. I corrected myself only because of Paul. I don't want to confuse him. He's an older guy. You don't want to move your hands real quick like that in front of him, he'll go into definitely a self-induced coma. So everybody talk real slow and calm, and don't confuse Paul. Because goddamn it, when you say spleen, he's thinking of spleen.
Like your back?
Yeah. Is that where a spleen goes? Hell, I don't know.
I thought that was the spine.
Hey man, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Okay, see, now I gotta see, do I want to turn these things sideways on the top shelf so that flap is not hanging over? Like this. Let me see if this looks better. Nope, that don't. Yeah, I think I'll do that on the top shelf. You see what I'm saying? Well, once it catches up, you'll see what I'm saying. Let me make sure that thing's not hanging underneath, and it is. Damn it. Okay, so I can't do that, because that's unrealistic as hell. I'll just rather them hang over. Let me see if I can back it up a little bit. Nah, I don't want to back it up.
Why not have it hang over the back?
Because they'll be into the fence. They'll be cutting through this fence.
Oh.
That's fine right there. That'll work.
Looks good anyway.
Yeah. I say yeah, like yeah. But yeah, it's starting to come together.
Yep.
Just waiting on a woman. I mean GE. Now guys, if you haven't seen Jeff's setup, man, he's an inspiration to all of us. I'm jealous. He's got this whole setup with 3 monitors, but on the left hand side and the right hand side is what's out his right and left hand mirrors or windows. And whatever's in front is coming out of the front window. And he's got a steering wheel with a gear shift and all this panel with all these buttons like, you know, the forklift and, you know, load this, and I mean, he's got it going on. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. You need to take a picture of it and post it in here so everybody can see it.
I could do that one day. Probably do that when I get my new setup.
Oh, you're going to change it?
Yeah, I'm going to Fanatic. So.
Dean said the spleen is under your rib cage. I didn't know that. I have not watched enough Discovery Channel to know this shit, guys. Don't hold it against me. I'm doing the best I can. Netflix always seems to get in my way when I want to watch the Discovery Channel.
What are you going to do when Netflix is no more?
There'll be something else. I got Hulu and Netflix, so I watch both of them.
Because they announced the other day that all these big TV channels are now going the same way.
Yeah, they are. So
Netflix won't be on top anymore.
No, but they'll still stick around because they've still got. I mean, they're really great with their shows and all that stuff. So I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon.
We use it. Yeah.
See, what I hate is, here's the thing. I can go on Netflix and find a movie, and then I can go on Infinity, which is Comcast, for pay-per-view, And there's that same movie, but they want to charge me $5.99 to watch it on pay-per-view. But I can go to Netflix and get it for free, or what I pay monthly.
That's because they bought the rights to do that. The TV show Supernatural.
Yeah.
The company that puts it on TV pulled it off of Netflix because they're starting their own next year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. There'll be something else. I mean, there's always something. If Netflix goes down, fine. There'll be something else comes along. Like, I mean, I watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay, and that's on Hulu. Guys, let me see if I'm important to anybody. See if anybody's texted me. Oh, Eric has. Hey, Eric. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, let's move this one up and go to the next one. That is a lot of stuff. You know what? I didn't even look because I don't need that stuff inside. All that junk that's inside of it, I just need the outside. Because when you drop it off, it's going to have the insides in it inside that factory anyway. So I could get rid of most of this stuff except the outer shell. That's all I need. Okay, so I need that. That's the top. I mean, just to save, you know, memory or space. Some of the stuff I don't need. Because this is just for show, just for looks. And it's going to load on the trailer, and you're going to take it over to the honey. Okay, so I need that. That's the wood part. What's this stuff here?
If you think my setup is kick-ass, you should see a bunch of people.
Oh, your setup is kick-ass, man. I use a little Xbox controller. Okay, so I need that. Okay, so I guess everything in here I need. Amy! How you doing, darling? Damn! I thought you went AWOL on me. Wow, I can't believe she's here. Okay, so it looks like everything there I'm going to need. So, okay, so let's continue, guys, adding these beehives. So we're right here.
There's a guy I typed it in YouTube on really cool desk setup. And holy smokes, you see a lot of people forking a lot of money out to do this stuff.
Now, Miss Amy, ma'am, about 2 months ago, and this is right after I memorized the Happy Birthday song, I took it upon myself to memorize every word to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And if you're feeling bad, I can sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to you, and one of two things will happen. You'll either get very nauseated, or you'll feel better and fall asleep. And I'm cheering for the latter. I mean, I'd rather you, yeah, the last one is what I'm cheering for. So you just let me know, darling, because I know the words. So, and for the record, I'd like everybody to know that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and the ABC song has the same musical tune. Now, I know everybody's out there like, wait, A, B, C, D. I made them all start humming. What does that mean? Honey, there is something know about in real life. Okay. I'm so sorry you're feeling bad though, darling. It's probably all Jeff's fault. I mean, if it's bad, it's got to be Jeff's fault. What'd you do to Amy?
I didn't do nothing. But we'll say some prayers for you, Amy.
Yes, I do have a cure for thyroid. My wife has a overactive thyroid, and she's on this metadone or some shit. Nobody can pronounce except the doctor and the pharmacist. But yeah, she takes one of those every day. Of course, that's not really me having a cure. You really ran a bee operation? I need some help, Amy. Come here and help me with this bee shit. Please. I didn't know Amy ran a bee operation. I've already got that one. Hold on. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I think we got one more shelf left, and we're done with the beehives.
18.
18 what?
You have 18 on there.
Oh, is it 18? Okay, I didn't even count them.
9 and 9 is 18, is that?
Well, I know I got 6 on each shelf, so 6 times 4 is 24.
Yeah.
Right?
You're
See, 1, 2, 3. I got 6 on each shelf. I got 4 shelves. So I think there's 24.
I only see 3. There's 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom.
No, Jeff, I've got 6 on each shelf. And I got 4 shelves. See, there's 6, there's 12, 18, 24. I want you to take my math test for me.
You back up your screen a bit so I can see.
I did. It's coming up.
Okay, I didn't see the 4th shelf.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can see the 3.
Oh, I got it, okay. Oh, they are realistic hives. I didn't know that. But see, you should have saw them when I brought it over here. They were like a ½ an inch high. Tiny little thing. I had to make them this big. They were real small. See? Even Amy, who's the expert, said these are the right sizes. They're realistic. Thank you, Miss Amy. I took a lot of shit for making these bigger.
And they wouldn't go in no shed.
Huh?
And they wouldn't go in the shed.
No, but when you drop them off, they will.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Amy. Oh, let me show Miss Amy the, let me move this up, and I'll show you the, this is the hive factory where it makes beehives. So here's what you're going to do. It's in the woods over here, Miss Amy, next to Jack Daniels and all that area. I decided to put it right in here. So you'll, let me speed up a little bit. So you'll come through here, which I've got a secure gate on each side. See the little poles that come down. So when you come in here, the poles will open up and you come on in, and you need the board pallets right here, and you need water for the saw, and it will produce the beehives. Then you'll take the beehives, and I haven't placed this yet, it's just over here because I needed to grab the hives from it, and you'll drop it off in this factory wherever I place it. But look how small these beehives are. Let me grab one of them and take them out of here, and you'll see they're real tiny. Very small. I had to stretch those out really big and wide for it to look as big as they do now. Because these look okay, but when you get them over there, they're real tiny.
There's gates on the beehive thing, but we don't have gates on Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I don't have the gates on Jack Daniels, do I?
Nope.
Which is where it should be. It really needs it at Jack Daniels, don't it?
Yeah, keep me out of there.
Okay, so let's see. This is the slow bees. So right here, let me grab one of these and I'll show you, Miss Amy. Because they're real tiny. I knew that was unrealistic. But they fit in this building, so is the reason they put it so small. Which is A-okay. However they want to do it. Of course, I'm changing it all, but... Okay, I'm waiting to back up. Now see, if I bring this out, look how tiny that thing is. It's so little. And let me show you compared to these. I'll bring one right here in front. Look how little this thing is. And Jack Daniels belongs to Amy, by the way. I need to go over and put Amy's Amy Jack Daniels Company. Okay, let's see if it's going to let me move. Nope, it's not done yet. But look at that. See that, Miss Amy? See that's how small it was when I first got it. Let me rotate it. I don't know why it's so small there. But look how little that thing is compared to the ones that I stretched. That's real small, huh? Let me put it back. Because I'm going to need this factory. Make sure it went back to where it's supposed to be. Yep, okay. So let's continue making these beehives. I wanted them big enough so you could see what you're picking up. So I went ahead and stretched them and made them taller and wider and longer and yeah, they're very tiny. Just waiting on GE, guys. Hey guys, do me a favor. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It helps people find the video. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and you'll get an alert anytime I go live. Also, in the description area of this video, you'll see a link to my Nightcop 34 Designs, which is my Facebook page, which is where all of my mapped updates for Factory Farm will go. So if you want the update, go over there and like that page. And anytime I put in an update or anything I post, you should get on your wall, most of the time anyway, saying, hey, here it is. So do that, and you won't regret it. You'll get to hear every smart-ass moment that I go live on. And Amy will tell you, I can't wait to hear what I'm going to say next. Right, Amy? Come in.
Class is in session.
Court adjourned.
No.
Okay, we got one more.
Three more?
No, I mean one more shelf.
Yeah, 3 more boxes.
Yep, 3 more boxes. See, even Amy agreed with me. Very, very tiny. Hell, the damn bee's bigger than the box that it was supposed to make honey in, isn't it, Miss Amy? Okay, I think we're ready. Oh yeah, Amy, Miss Amy, I was a traffic unit. And so many times, Miss Amy, the department wanted me to take the lieutenant's exam and be a lieutenant and all this stuff, because I'd been there for 17 years. Or even when I was there for 11, they were wanting me to be a lieutenant and all that. I never had the desire to do that, and so many officers wanted that because they, you know, they're kissing ass and all that shit, but I just never had the desire. I loved working traffic. But let me tell you, it was always 100% up to the driver. I don't care if I stopped him running 98 and a 45. It was up to that driver whether they got a ticket or not. I didn't stop him to give him a ticket. I stopped him because he was speeding, and I wanted to get in that car. I wanted to see if he had anything. And that's why I always ask, do you have any hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, or dead bodies in this vehicle? Because when I say that, I didn't say anything about drugs. I said hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, or dead bodies. Everybody that doesn't have something in their car would laugh at that. No, officer, I don't have any dead bodies. And if I got that reaction, I'd be like, okay, buddy, man, I appreciate it. You know, last thing you want to do this evening is be transporting dead bodies. Them damn things can get really heavy. You know, I'll say something smart and wish them a good night, drive safe, whatever. But the ones that were a smart ass say like, what'd you pull me over for, Barney Fife, or whatever they wanted to say? Well, they just got a ticket. They just got it. No talking me out of it then. And when I ask that question, if they have any hand grenades, bazookas, or illegal vegetation, or dead bodies, and they don't laugh at that, or smile at that, or giggle at that, they just say, no, sir, no, I don't. They just gave themselves away. They told on themselves with their body language and their speech. Now I know they got something in the vehicle. So then I say, okay, buddy, you mind if I search? And most of the time they say, they think they're so smart that they've hidden the drugs so well that I'm not going to find them. But I know all the hidden hiding places in a vehicle. I was trained to know. So they'll usually let me search. And every now and then you'll get a smart ass that says, don't you need a warrant? I'd say, nope, I got a canine. We're going to sit here, I'm going to bring K9 over, and when the K9 hits on this car, which you know he will, then I'll pull you out of the car, put you in the back seat of my car in cuffs, and we're going to search the car anyway. So you hold tight there, Geronimo. So that's the way it went down. And usually they say, oh, okay, oh man, don't bring the dog over, you can go ahead and search it. Because they think the dog will do a better job of searching than me. They'd rather put their faith in me than a dog that can sniff out drugs. Because they know the dog will find it, but they don't think I'm going to find it. So, it all worked. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But I never just pulled somebody over, Miss Amy, to give them a ticket. It was up to them. And I'm going to say 60% of the time the people were great. Hey, officer, I know I was speeding. I'm sorry. You're not speeding anymore. So guess what? You paid me to do my job, and I did it. I'm batting 100% today. You were speeding, now you're not. So, I don't know what's wrong with GE here. It's just sitting there just going in a freaking circle. I hope it doesn't close out on me.
Hope you saved it.
No, not yet. Still not responding. Damn it, come on. Well, if I get through this right here without it closing out, I'm going to save it before I do anything else. Because I haven't done nothing for it to close out. I mean, it just... Okay, I'm going to save right here.
Hey, Pat?
Yes?
Last April 1st, I got my buddy and the cop. I got pulled over. As the cop was walking up to the window, I said, quick, hide the coke. And the cop goes, excuse me? Handed him my license and registration and all that. He said, there's all you need. Okay. He walked back to his car. He radioed for 4 other cars to fill up. My buddy's starting to freak out. What coke?
The Coca-Cola, man.
All the coke that's underneath the back seat of the truck.
Holy shit.
Right? The cop come walking back. He brought the dogs and the whole shebang. Right? They go, sir, you need to step out of the vehicle. We need to search it. I opened up the door. They searched the vehicle, and I said, April Fools. The cop had a sense of humor, though.
Well, good.
Yeah.
See, I would have been asking questions. I wouldn't just brought in K9 and all that. I'd have been like asking you questions. Coke! Shit, I got a bag of chips in the car, man. We can start a party right here, man. And I'd be looking at your body language. I want to see how nervous you are, because if you really have Coke, and you said, hey, hide the Coke, but you didn't realize I was that close, you're going to be very, very nervous. So, if you're not nervous and all that, I'm going to realize, look, this guy's being a smart ass. I got it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to save again. I don't know why I didn't wait to save it. I was so scared it was fixing to close out the way it was acting. So I wanted to,
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to redo these pallets.
Sometimes you get the real snotty ones, but...
Yeah. But see, let me tell you something. There's more good cops like me, as far as smart asses and having a good time with people, than there are those dicks that'll write their grandmother a ticket.
Yeah.
Those assholes are brand new. They've been out of the academy for less than a year, and they've got this God complex going on. They got a badge and a gun, and they're going to be God. And they're not mature enough to even hold down a job at McDonald's at this point, because they're like 22 years old. So there are a bunch of idiots out there trying to play cop. You have to, but the streets will educate them. After 2 or 3 years, they'll get the gist of what they're doing, and they turn out to be really good cops. They just have to go through that God complex, and thank God I never had to go through that, because my dad, I mean, he was a deputy sheriff the whole time I was growing up, my whole life. He was in Walton County as a deputy sheriff in Florida, and in Houston County in Dothan, Alabama. So during the summer vacations, during the Easter vacations and Christmas vacation, I was always out there riding with my dad. I never had that God complex because I grew up in it. I grew up in law enforcement, and my grandfather was a sheriff, and my uncle was a deputy sheriff. My dad was a deputy sheriff. My other uncle was a deputy sheriff. So I was surrounded by it the whole time. So you just, when you grow up in it, you just don't have a God complex.
Because you're already in it.
Yeah, I mean, you already know what it's all about. You hear the story sitting around the coffee or the dinner table. I mean, I'm just a kid, but I'm in the background listening. You know, and you hear the accident they worked last night, and the guy they pulled over yesterday, and you know, I grew up hearing all those stories. And you get out there and you just realize, hey, this is what my dad was talking about. I've seen this vehicle stop 100 times. I've seen this domestic 200 times, and I was only 13. So, yeah. But the ones that are brand new to it, they misuse their powers. They're there to help people, but they'll walk into a grown man's house and say, "Shut up and sit down." You can't treat a man like that in his own house because he's arguing with his wife. You got to show some respect. But after about 2 or 3 years, and after they get their ass kicked a couple times, they realize, oh yeah, I think Officer Patterson was right. So, okay, I think this is all it. Now I got to put in the trigger so you can pick up the hive. And I want to know what they're calling it too. Oh, let me put in this display. Okay, good. God, I miss law enforcement though. I truly miss it. Oh, that's number 2. Oh, I haven't put in the...
Oh, Amy's a Canadian.
Amy's a comedian.
Canadian.
Oh, yeah, she's a Canadian. I already knew that. Man, you got to get with the program, man. You didn't get the brochure?
Nope. I missed that class.
Okay, so output is, yeah, I got the display here, so why is it showing up? Oh, I know why. That's where it's supposed to be.
It's so true.
So I'm going to move this over. So let's spin this thing around. And let's move it. Yeah, I got to turn it around the other way. Okay.
Whereabouts are you in Canada, Amy? Just name the province. I'm in Ontario. Edmonton, Alberta.
Let me slow down a little bit here. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Is that close?
No.
Shit.
Probably closer than I am.
What is that in the way? Okay, that's the... okay. Okay, so there is the... There's that. See, I don't need that B sign right there, really. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it. I have never been out east. I want to someday go to the Maritimes. What's Maritimes?
They're up, way up north.
What is it?
Like Yellowknife and all that, if I'm correct, Amy. It's the Yukon and all that is here.
I don't know if that's going to mess up the light or not. I hate when I click on something and it picks up a light or something. Jesus Christ. Nowhere near a light. It's way above me, and I'm not clicking on it. Son of a... I don't know where this sign is, so let me... wait a minute, I think I might know where it is.
Prince Edward Island, yeah, New Brunswick. That's about way up north.
is.
If I nicked the hit.
That's Nick. Paul said it's Nick's area.
Yeah. Nova Scotia is Nick's.
Do I have another B sign somewhere? Because it said B. Oh, it's out there. Jesus Christ. Am I in the... I'm in the wrong one. I didn't know I had that all opened up. Okay, so let's go here.
That Dean was telling me the person who got this thing for the beehive thing.
Yeah.
The building. If you look at a couple other maps before, this used to be like a like your where you get your mushrooms and all that.
Yeah, it was a multiple greenhouse.
Yeah. So that would be where you put the...
Yeah, you're answering Amy then, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to answer Amy.
Okay.
That's where you would put the fertilizer. Or the manure or whatever it was.
This might be the sign. Yeah, that's where you put the manure when it was a greenhouse. And I want to remove it, but I can't. If I remove it, I have to remove a lot of stuff because it's all bound into one transform group instead of being separated. I don't know, I might just leave that there. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone. I like it on the building. Okay, so now this is product. So now let's get the I'm gonna go get the trigger. Well, maybe I can just use this trigger right. No, nope, can't use that because this is going to be a silo trigger. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay. Look at me. Okay, I am back. So let's just go grab a... Of course, I'm going to have to... See, all I need is a silo trigger. I've got the... This is out the product, so I've got that display visibility. So all I need is the actual silo trigger. So let me go get that. I always like to get it from the... I go over here to the mushrooms and grab it. No, that's just the beehive, and you'll take the beehive to another factory, drop off the beehives, and it'll start making honey. Now see, this is my silo trigger that allows it to be loaded automatically on the BD trailer or the product trailer. And you'll see a tunnel, a silo tunnel coming down where there it is, where it'll actually load the product. Okay, so I copy that. Let me close all this out. And while I'm here, I want to take a look at these peanuts. I need to change that sign too from onions to peanuts. See that sign right there? It says onion. I got to change it to peanuts on both ends. Because here's the peanuts right here, guys. Okay.
Hey,
Nick! Hey, buddy! Man, why aren't you in here on TeamSpeak? Hey, Nick, you're welcome to come on TS during 22nd tomorrow and talk about it. Alright, buddy, I'll be there. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock your time, but I think it's like the day before at 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I forgot what. I think we're on the same time zone, though. Because I'm on the same time zone with Jeff and Amy and all those people. So right now it's 7:47 where I am.
He's 1 hour ahead of us.
Okay, so just let me know what time, and absolutely, buddy, I'll be there. Okay, so I can't wait till I can transfer this over to FS19. Here's what I like, Nick. When I transfer this over, because there's going to be a lot more factories, it would be so cool if you guys would bring back Let's Play on Factory Farm FS19. So, okay, so it's 8:47, so yeah, you're an hour. Okay, I am so glad you are where you are, Mr. Nick. Can you tell me my future? Because you're like an hour in the future from me. I'm back behind you an hour. So please tell me what the next hour brings for me. Do you need to see my palm? Okay. But yeah, I mean, think about that once I get it converted over to FS19. If you guys would take it and play the Let's Play on Factory Farm FS19, I think that would be cool. But hell, what do I know? Might be like, look, we already played that damn map. We don't need to play it again, Pat. Okay, so let me put the trigger in. Let me close this stuff out. Excellent. See, guys? See, Mr. Paul? I told you Mr. Nick would have my back. I got everybody in here attacking me, Mr. Nick. They're all being meany to me. But I knew if you showed up, at least it'd be 2 against 16 or 15. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your support. Okay, let me close this stuff out over here on the fabric part. And I'm going to go down and put this right here in product 2. I'm going to put that silo trigger so you'll be able to load these beehives. Hey, Nick, let me show you the new Platter's Peanut Factory that I've added to the map. And this factory here is part of the Platter's Peanuts because this is how we're going to make honey for the honey roasted peanuts. This is that that placeable, that honey placeable. I'm just redoing it to fit my needs. But right over here, and I've added an extra pallet factory here. I've added another cardboard factory. This is on the northwest side of the map. So here's another cardboard factory. And I've also added 2 board factories right here on the west side of the map, northwest side. So you don't have to go all the way across the map to get board pallets. And I've also added all this forestry on the west side, and also this way here. All this is forestry that you can cut down, because you guys taught me that, because when you guys were playing my map, you guys wiped out that forestry area in no time. So I went ahead and added all this forestry, and I think I'm gonna continue it to go all the way down that side of the map. But let me show you the peanut factory. I'm proud of it. It turned out pretty good. I still got some little things I want to do, little detailed stuff. But this is the planter's factory. Here, put a wall around it. We added mulch and added a picnic area or a break area for the employees. And this is the employee parking. And I'd like to point out, Mr. Nick, you see all these vehicles, they're all almost ran down vehicles, because I wanted to stay realistic. These are the laborers for Platter's Peanuts. They're not making a lot of money, so they're not going to be able to afford a Lamborghini. So I went ahead and put all these old junkers out here. So this guy here might be a supervisor, I'm not sure. And then we've got management vehicles, which this is Jeff's vehicle here, this yellow one. And the red one here, that's his little woman magnet car that he just drives on the weekends. And this is the vice president's vehicle right here. So, and as you can see, they park inside the plant. But here's the products. Well, first you're going to put peanuts right here, and then you'll put the honey, which is what I'm putting in now, that honey factory. You'll put in salt and empty pallets, and what you'll get is peanut butter. Here's a peanut butter where you load there. You'll get honey roasted peanuts right there, and then you'll get peanut oil. So that's the products, but it's not going to work until I get this whole honeydew thing in here. And that's why we have Amy here, because she does this in real life, so she's guiding me. I mean, she's giving me pointers. So hey man, I appreciate it, buddy, very, very much. I didn't like the way this was, so I added a lot more board pallets to the side. This is where you're going to load the board pallets. I even added water as an input for the saws, because they got saws in here. So I figured, you know, you're going to need water to cool those saws down, so I went ahead and added water. So you just bring in board pallets, water, and it will produce these hives that you'll take over to the honey place, which here's where I got the hives, but I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this. I don't really like that building. If I could take the inside of it and put it in another factory, I'd do that, which I may end up doing anyway. So, but yeah, I'm adding a lot of stuff. I can tell you this, Mr. Nick, this map will never ever be done, because I'm always going to be adding something to it, especially when I can get this thing over to FS19. I'm going to take it from a 4X map to an 8X map, so it'll be double the size, and then I can add any factory I want. All those placeables you do the reviews on, then I can take those as a prefab, bring them into the map, and place them. So I'll definitely be looking out for your review videos on different factories that I want to bring into the map. And I'm also going to scavenge other people's maps to see what they got, to see if I want to grab anything. And that...
Don't forget.
Don't forget what?
The crop duster.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to be putting in... I already put it in once, but somehow it got deleted when I was trying to release 2.2 because everybody wanted it. But I'm going to put the crop duster right here. It was already here. I had the airplane and everything. It was showing up in the menu. I just couldn't get the menu to pop up to select which field. And I already put splines in field number 1. So it's going to have a crop duster, so you can go over here and hire them to go fertilize your field. So, you know, just like the one on Gift of the Caucus. Yeah, that's exactly what they remind me of, is outhouses. And Mr. Dean, we're in TeamSpeak. We're in your TeamSpeak, so if you want to come in and let everybody know that you've got my back, you're on my side, that'd be greatly appreciated, because everybody's being mean to me today. But anyway, yeah, they look like little outhouses. I don't like it. But I want the insides, the stuff that's in the inside, the hives and this little thing here, but I can put that in just about any building that I can come across. Somebody suggested this, but that's way too big. And then so many people's going to get that confused with the board pallets. I just got to figure out what other building I could use, because there's other buildings. Hell, I'd rather take this, stick the insides in there, and use this instead of that little thing there. So then I could actually use this size of beehives. Okay, so let's put this trigger in. Alright, buddy, and I'm gonna, I'll be there tomorrow, so it's gonna be 5 o'clock my time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be there, buddy. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so here's where the silo trigger goes. And guys, I know you saw all that, but that was an exclusive tour for Nick the Hick only. So I hope everybody beside Nick had their eyes closed. I mean, that's what I'm hoping, because that was just exclusive for Nick. He was the tourist for the day. I know Jeff didn't close his eyes.
I've been all over that map.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, not this one. I'm the only one that's got version 2.4. Of course, Eric's... Huh?
Where?
This is 2.4 right here.
Still the same map.
Okay, does yours have a planner's factory? Mine does.
Just has more stuff in it.
Oh, okay. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I'm still jealous of your setup. Okay. So there's the trigger.
Right, Nick.
Let me make sure. Nick, you have a super blessed evening, man, and happy, happy New Year to you. And look, man, our prayers go out to you and your father, and I'm just so, so happy that everything worked out with your dad. So he's still in our prayers, though. And it would really, really help if you could tell me what his first name is. My wife asked me that a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know what his first name is, because she was there at her Catholic church, and she lit a candle, but she didn't know what his name was. So, Dean, do you know what Nick's father's name is? I forgot to ask that. Damn it. I told my wife as soon as I get with him, I'll tell you what his first name is. Okay, I think that's about in the middle, isn't it? Because I want enough room for you to pull forward. No, that's not going to be enough room, I don't think. Okay, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to be centered right, but you'll be able to... That's still not good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to name these. What was it named before? I'm just going to name them hives. I can name them whatever I want, and it'll pick up. Here, let me move this silo trigger up. Yeah, Paul, you're right. But my wife, she wanted to light it. She did light a candle, and she just said Nick's father. But she's like, "What's his name?" And I have no idea. So. Okay, so let's move this silo trigger up. Man, guys, isn't it just great to be alive? man, we all made it. Life is one big gamble. And it's 2019. We made it. We're still in the game. Every day I wake up, I think, wow, what a blessing. I got the whole day in front of me. So, and that's literally, I mean that. Of course, I didn't always feel that way. Once I was injured as a police officer, I should have bled to death on that ground that night. The way that dog, he ripped my arm apart, screwed up my discs in my neck, broken ribs. I mean, just really screwed me up. But I should have bled to death, and I didn't. So I survived it, and that's what made my outlook like, look, as long as my name's not in the obituaries, man, what a beautiful, blessed day it is. And I mean that when I say it. It's not me being a smart ass. Of course, I do it in a smart ass way, but I mean it. Just a beautiful day to be alive.
Yes, sir.
My son told me the other day, damn, Dad, you're getting old. Beats the alternative.
Yep.
I'd rather get old. See, my kids are mean to me, too. Well, no, not all the time. When they need money, they're great to me.
Isn't that how it usually is?
Yeah. And I'm not kidding when I say that. I hardly hear from them until they need money. But, you know, in their defense, they got their own lives to live and their own bills to pay. And, you know, life happens. So, I mean, they got better things to do, I'm sure, than to come by and see me every day or every other day, or, you know, once every 2 months would be good. But yeah, I mean, I understand it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is what I need to do, because the field type here is mushrooms. And I'm going to name that hives. Hives. Now, Miss Amy, and I know for a fact Jeff has never, and I know I have never, won a spelling bee contest. So when I say Hives, is that the correct spelling for hives? I'm just going to go with it until you tell me different. See, per second is 2, field trigger is 3. Yeah, that shouldn't change. Automatic trigger is 5, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. So there's hives, and that's the last time I'll type hives, because the rest of the time I'm gonna copy and paste. Yeah, and then I start working with GE, and oh my God, sometimes this, you know, before I did live streams, before I, you know, released the first map, I'd get so mad at GE. I get so sick of this shit you got to put up with GE. It just seemed like they would care and make a decent, oh, field type is B. Why would it be B? It's not. I guess it is bees. It's not really hives, it's the bees inside of it. So yeah, let's call it B. Okay, wait, slow.
Amy said something there to you.
Bee boxes, yeah. But they're calling it, they're just calling it B. Because I guess it's the bees inside. But I didn't think the bees were inside until you got it to the other factory. Is that right? These are just empty hives until you get it over there to the other factory. Or am I wrong? Jeff?
Yeah.
I said, aren't these just empty boxes of hives?
Yeah.
And then when you take them over to the other factory, he puts bees in them? Or is the bees already in them?
Well, I think they're in them, but you don't see them until they go into that other little building.
Okay, so I'll just still call it hives.
Because the bees come from the trees, right? So that's what I would think. Is the bees are going to come to there to pollinate.
Okay, so I'm going to call these hives. That's the product name for it. Okay. So now I got that in place. So now I need a ground sign. Let me go, I'm going to go off the map real quick to Google and look for a hive picture.
You're going to get a funky picture on it.
Huh?
You're going to put a picture on it?
On the ground sign? Of course.
Yes.
I always do.
I thought you were talking about the little hives.
Okay, so a beehive is bees. So when they make these hives, I think there's bees already in it.
How would that be? The person making them would definitely wouldn't want to be around them.
No. I guess not. Yeah, because the guy's not wearing a suit or anything, is he?
No.
Okay, so let's...
if I'm correct, Amy, you have to wear a suit when you go up to your beehives, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Amy probably doesn't because she's tough. I don't really see a... Well, that looks okay. So let me save this one and put hive. Downloads. And I'm going to bring this over. Let me switch camera views. Oh wait, let me bring up, you know, I think I've already got it up. Well, here, let me, hold on just a minute. Your screen's going to go blank for a minute, guys.
So let
me close that out and go here. Close that out. And now I can come over and change the screen view.
Wait, throwing it out?
Okay.
Put it back in the fridge.
So I'm going to bring in, I'm going to open up this beehive that I, oh, that's OBS. Hold on. Shit. Okay, so let me open up the beehive that I got. Downloads. What did I say? Hives? Yeah. And let me open up a ground sign.
Oh, the box looks like it's cedar.
Yeah, it'll look okay on the thing though. See, I need a load here that's out. So let's go with this one. Okay.
It actually looks pretty sharp. I'll show that to Kelly.
What?
Picture of what you got there.
It's just a little beehive.
Oh, what you take away from that.
Oh.
Should make me want to go to the store and get. How about they put the bees in it?
What?
I thought that they put the bees in it.
Yeah, I did too. I thought they did it while they, let's see, hives, and let's, okay, it's already in templates, good. And let's make it a 5 because we want it see-through, and good deal. Now we go back over here, let's import my decal. Yeah, that's a real hive that I got. So I'm going to go up here to desktop, back up, and Maverick, apps, imports. Okay, we're going to, I'm bringing in a generic sign. It says straw on it, but that's what I have to do in order to get the sign there. Are we having fun yet, guys? That's the important thing.
When did you? You didn't say hi there. Mr. Dick is on there.
Hey, Dean. Buddy, thank you so much, Daniel Dean, for getting Nick the Hick in here. That was a real honor to have him show up for the live stream. And I know you're the one that did it, so thank you so much, man. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let you cut down any more trees. But I do appreciate Nick the Hick. Okay, so let's cut that. I like these digital displays on this mod, though. It's got that blue tint to it.
Oh, hey Pat.
I
guess you're getting put in the naughty corner.
Good. Why?
Because you didn't say hi to somebody.
Who didn't I say hi to? Grim Reaper, Amy, Paul, Eric. Hi, Amy, Grim Reaper, Amy, Paul.
Before Nick came on.
Who didn't I say hi to? Grim Reaper.
Kelly came on for a few minutes there.
Oh, did she? Oh, hey, Miss. Yeah. Okay, I see it now. I'm sorry, Miss Kelly. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so let's go visual right here.
She got home from work and saw that I was on with you. And
oh, wow. I wasn't trying to ignore her at all. Okay, so I'm going to put that sign there.
That's right. You just said you're in the naughty corner.
Okay. I like being in the naughty corner. That's fine. They're picking at me. They're leaving somebody else alone.
Oh, there she is.
Did you say Miss Kelly's going to come on? I don't see her at all.
You right there.
I don't see her.
Uh-oh.
Paul said hi to you. He's not ignoring you like my rude ass is. Hey guys, if you're here watching, please hit that like button. It's not a test. It's not like pulling teeth. It's real simple. Just hit it. It's done. It's over with. But it will help people find the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe and click the little bell so you'll get an alert every time my smart ass comes on here live. That would be wonderful. I appreciate it, guys. See, Tiger, you're falling back, man. You're not up on your game right now. Tiger's usually one saying, hit the like button.
Yep.
Okay, so let's put this sign right here. What was good? Shake. Good girl. Shake. This is a good girl. Okay. So let's flip this around to 90. Nope. Minus 90. And now remember I had that trigger right about here and in some. Yeah.
You're still on the one screen.
Oh, I am so sorry, guys. You should have told me that immediately. There I am.
I just got back.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Here I am back on this map. I've just got the ground sign in, and I need to make sure it's not floating in the air. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and use material editing, and let's bring in the right sign. Maps. I'm in my folders in the background, guys, getting the right sign. You want to get down? I'm sorry. Okay, now I've named it Hives Out, so it's under H. There it is. Let's load it. And let me see if this is going to line up with the silo trigger. Damn, I lost 3 people that quick. What'd you say, Jeff?
I didn't say nothing.
Neither did I. I did say hives, but that's not a nerdy word.
Nope.
Okay, so I need to come forward. Everything else is lined up, so I just need to... Okay. Let me go back down here to Hives Out and bring it this between load in here, right there at that little brown area. Okay, now let's take a look at it. Make sure that's lined up right. Yep, it's always Jeff's fault. I agree with you, Miss Kelly. So if it's always Jeff's fault, Miss Kelly, why am I in the naughty corner? Just asking. That makes no sense. It's always Jeff's fault, but Pat's in the naughty corner. That's just not clicking. Okay, so there we go. Now let me look at products, and I need to make sure all these, the silo trigger display and all that is set up right. Now I'm going to add this to the mod desk, guys, but you're not going to be able to sell the hives. Nowhere on the map. I did say hi. I mean, since I've known you, I know I've said hi over 100 times. So I have said hi. Several times. Okay. There's product, hives, capacity. Capacity is 50? Oh, hell no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Factor is 1. That's good. So let me look at the output and see what so you only get 50 per hive. I guess that's right, isn't it? Wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know how that works in a hive.
So is it 50 bees per hive?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Is it like... don't know why I went up to output trigger. It's in the product. I don't know why it says product 1. It should just be, or product 2, it should be just product 1. So let me change that, because there is not 2 products.
Yeah, it was only the honey, right?
No, just the hives.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about that comes out of the hive.
No, but I'm wondering what that 50 is. It says capacity is 50, and that's per hive. Factor is 1. Well, that's good.
Probably talking about 50 bees.
That's all I can think of. Yeah, because he named it bees, so it'd have to be 50.
A lot of bees.
No, we're gonna bring that up to 100. We're gonna double that.
Definitely don't want that near civilization.
No. See, visibility knows I got that. Display, got that. Silo trigger, got that. Product 1. And hives is a field type 1. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna save right here. And guys, that does it for the hives factory. That's it. It's done. Of course, I don't know if I like all those marks on the ground. I was trying to... Huh?
You were trying to?
I was trying to make it a little dirty, like, you know, some of the straw came from the forest and got in there, but it didn't come out very good.
Mm.
And guys, I don't think I can use that little tiny freaking shed. Jesus Christ, that's little. Thank you, Grim. I appreciate it, buddy. I think it looks a lot different than what it did when I brought it in here, huh? I don't know. How does those mark? I want to get rid of this one here next to the tire. No, that's okay.
Yeah, where did you get the idea of the tire marks?
That was, somebody in the chat said something about it. I can't remember who it was now. It wasn't my idea. I'd have never thought about that. But when he said it, I thought, oh hell, I've got tire marks. Let me go get them. Who was that? I think, was it Mark? No, it wasn't Mark. It might have been, was it Eric? Man, I don't know. I forgot who did it, but it was his idea, and I ran over and got it and put it there. It turned out really well.
Different.
Yeah. Just a little bit of more reality, because as people come in there, you're going to leave those tire marks like that. Oh, Billy. It was Billy that told me about it. So the credit goes to him, because I would have never, ever, ever thought about tire marks. But that looks so cool right there. Thank you, Billy.
Sense.
Huh?
It makes sense because you're coming in on a dirt road. Especially a heavy vehicle.
So guys, what do you think of this new factory here? This is for the hives. So you'll add board pallets, water, and get hives. Okay, so...
You're at 2 hours.
Yeah, I knew that. I want to take the next few minutes and think about what I'm going to do with this, because I'm not using that. I just can't use that stupid thing. It's too little, it's nothing. I want it to at least look like a damn factory, like you're making honey.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'll tell you what, where did I get this from? I got it from here. Let me look around his map and see if he's got anything I can substitute for it. Because I can't use anything on my map because then I don't want it to look identical.
Yeah, we want something to look different.
You know what I could do, man? Is I could have a house, put it where a factory goes, and put like 6 of these things like this, just for show. Kind of like this right here. You see this? I think I want it like this too. I want a little factory like this. And you see out back how I have the crops? I could put beehives back there like that. All those little, not beehives, but all those little bee things.
Yeah.
But have something like this.
Have like those silos do something.
Huh?
That building, those silos don't do anything. So you could probably, as the bees are making the honey, it goes right into those silos.
No, it has to be in pallets because it's going to be the same pallets you're using over at the platters. So that's what you're going to pick up
it's not
here.
a liquid, right? Yeah.
No, I'm not going to make it a liquid.
No, that's what I said. It's not a liquid.
So something, I mean, not this one, but something like that. And then in the back, have like rocks or something, and then put, you know, just rows and rows of like 4 rows here, 4 rows there, and 4 rows there of those little shacks. So it looks like it's huh?
If you go back to the front of it again.
Front of what?
That building.
Oh, I wouldn't use this one. I've already got this one on the map, but something like this is what I'm thinking.
Where inside those little garages.
Yeah.
Appears the pallets
of honey. Correct.
Yeah. Have your little beehives in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, that would look sharp.
And then put a big sign like right there, that honey sign.
Yeah.
With a beehive with bees on it, and you know, I could find a picture like that.
Well, there's a place in the U.S. that's called Honeybees.
I could name this honeybees instead of hops props. Here, let me look on this map and see if he's got anything like this. Because I don't want to. I just don't want to duplicate and have it look like that factory. I want every factory to be unique.
Has that factory on there.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I got that from PV Rivers.
Yeah. A lot of his PV River buildings, factories went on PV-17. But it made them all buildable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like there's some that aren't buildable, but majority of the factories on PV-17 are buildable. Which is different.
See, I'm looking at something like this. Let me change views. Oh, I did not know the screen was black. Okay. I'm looking at this. That's for the hogs or the pigs, but I could still use it as a honey.
That?
Yeah, it's right here.
Is the building that they have for that mod set.
Oh, is it? This one? This is for the original game for the hogs.
Yeah, they use that building to sell the honey and all that.
Oh, okay.
And that mod thing that I sent you.
Okay. Well, let me look around for something else. Let me click on this just in case I want to use it. I don't have to look for it again. But I don't, if I use that little building, it's going to be just for show in the back. What?
Billy is saying, do you have room for another logistics center?
Yeah, I looked at that link, but I knew it was an upside down V, but I didn't realize it was the one for the pigs. Well, no, because the Billy, the honey is already added to the logistics center. You cannot sell the hives. I'm not having those sell anywhere. You're only making the hives to take to make honey. So, you know what? I could use that one factory, just change the color up on it. Make it look different than what that one looks.
Make it the color of honey.
Yeah, just like a yellow orangish.
Yeah.
Of course, the sign would do that out front. What is this?
I laughed at that because yesterday you and I were talking about a second logistics center.
Yeah, we were. And that's possible. I mean, I can add another one.
There's a different building.
Oh, here's one with the glue.
Yeah.
That's the same one I already have, though. Isn't it?
Is it?
Same colors and everything, I believe. Of course, I can change the colors.
Oh, that is the same building, that one.
Yeah.
But I was thinking the one across the street.
Where?
Where the construction area is?
Right here?
I'll see it in a second.
This is just a board pallet factory right here.
No, it's a brown building.
Brown?
Over. Got a great big sign on the roof.
Oh, right here. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. Because I can change that sign.
Yeah, the honeybees.
Yeah.
That's honeybees. Or no, Amy's honeybees.
Amy's honeybees. This is, oh, that's Smirnoff. Where's his products? I guess he put them somewhere different. What is this? Oh, okay. You just put them in there. They don't really... Okay. I'm just looking around for something that I can use. I think that one building would do it. I just have to change the color. This would even do it right here. Just change the textures to it. No, that looks like a steel mill. Or a... Oh, here, I'm sorry, baby. Come here.
That's Jack Daniels.
That's a Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that's his whiskey place.
What's that right there? Oh, just a regular building. Okay, I'm going over back to the regular map, guys. Because I'm really looking at this building. Because I could change. That would be a different sign. This concrete, I can make that any color I want. And leave this alone. Just like it is.
Yeah.
Because changing the color here would do it. I've already got the smoke up here. The only problem is that's a lot of room for just honey. So I could basically have right here, this would be the hives. So you'd bring the hives in here and drop them off. And these three groups here would be the honey But then what are you going to use all this area here for? You know, there's a lot of wasted, because I wouldn't need this, any of this in here. The only thing I could do is just basically...
You know what that building looks like, Pat?
What?
If you add, and I picture this building looks like that fire hall.
The what?
The building looks like the fire hall.
What's a fire hall?
The fire department.
Oh, okay. Does it?
Yeah, take the walls away.
Yeah, I guess so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Looks like one of them that's out there. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Paint it the same colors and everything. Put the doors where they are on the fire department.
And see, what I could do is I could close these off. Just put a door here and a door here. Those two doors right there.
Yeah.
Well, no, because this is a way you enter. I set it up so you could enter right here from either side. So I'd probably leave that there. So this is where you'd put your hives. And the honey would show up there. Oh, you know what I could do? All that animation stuff could go in here.
Can you take just that brown part of the building?
What do you mean?
Like, just use that one section where the 3 bays are.
Oh, these? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I can get rid of that part. But see, I need something for the animation. And that area in there would be good for the animation.
Yeah. But you could put the animation in where all the windows are.
What windows?
Off to the left.
Hold on. Here? You can't get in there.
But if you're just putting the animation, you don't need to get in there, right?
But that's where the animation would go. You know, actually where these pallets are is a good place for the animation. Yeah.
Yeah, because then you can have one for pallets, one for...
Well, I don't need pallets. I don't need the pallets. Of course, I could use pallets. I could put honey and where you got to drop off the hives and you got to drop off pallets, and that's what makes the honey and the pallets.
Right.
But no, I don't think I could. That these buildings don't separate.
Okay. I was just asking because that would be just that brown section. That would be different.
Yeah.
I know the Kellogg's building separates.
Yeah, it does.
I messed with that once.
You see, there's that part. That's the eave of the building. But these buildings, these two don't separate. But I could put the animation in here. Right in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Put the... You'll drop off the hives here. All this would be hives. And then here, right in here, I'd keep that. Take away the crate, or the where you drop off the grain, and keep the yellow and black lines. And all in here would be the honey stacked up. But you'd pick it up from there, and then this would just be, you know, an empty building or an empty room. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Be a whole lot better than that little tiny building. Now I need to see, before I go, guys, let me, I need to make sure I can get the guts out of that building. That'd be a whole lot better than just that little thing. And then in the back, I could add these too. Just for show, you know, just...
All the hives?
Yeah, this, everything is like these buildings, just add them.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I mean, if you're giving you too much work, Mr. Pat.
Well, yeah, but it's got to be done right.
Yeah.
I want it to look unique. I don't want it to look like everybody else's. No, I don't do any kind of auto sell. Yeah, hey, Billy's right. I could make honey milk in that other room, couldn't I? Or is that a different? No, that's a different. That's a different. No, that's totally different.
It comes from that mod.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but it's different than. Damn it! Why is it not? Oh, I hate these fucking lights. Where's the lights? Let me get rid of these fucking lights. Drive me crazy. When I click on something, goddammit, light it up. I'm down on the floor clicking on the damn thing and it's lighting the lights up.
Usually lights are on the ceiling. Wow. Doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense. The lights are above me and I'm clicking down here and with every factory it does that shit. Okay, so I just want to know if I can just get the guts and not the building. Here, let me go get a pack of cigarettes real quick, guys, while that's lighting up. Okay, I'm back. Okay. You see that lights up everything else.
You did have that little pot lit up.
Yeah, I did, but as soon as I hit the top... Let me see if this is it.
That's what makes the honey, right?
Yeah. So we gotta have that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the bucket. I got it lit up. So it's just gonna be one freaking piece at a time? Are you serious? No, what I'll do is I'll take this into GE all by itself and group everything together.
Yeah.
Cleaning, that's gonna be the water. That's the signs. So where the hell's the bucket? This big thing here. I had it lit up.
Yeah, when you went through your smoke.
Okay, it's the FASS, F-A-S-S. So I can't just... See, if I hit that visual thing, it just lights up everything. But I could do this. Hey, Amy! She told me to calm my nerves. Yeah, Billy, I don't like auto sell. I've never liked that. I don't like the goat milk auto selling. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this. And I think that's just the outside.
You got something lit up inside there. Oh, you did.
Yeah, it's taking that too. That honey thing. Okay, but I could definitely pull it all out and put it all together into one file.
Yeah, there you go.
Because there's not that much. Let me look at the animation. Because I don't think there's a guy involved with this one. So the animation really doesn't matter. See what the animation is.
The honey dripping in that bucket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I could make that. I could kill that building. In other words, delete the whole building.
And do it a different way.
Yeah. I just don't like that building. I mean, it looks so cheap. I mean, you're going to take these hives over there and make honey out of them. In a little tiny building like that. Really? What is this right here? Oh, that's the lights. Okay, let me put the lights back. I had to get rid of the light so I could actually click on something. Okay. But I'm really thinking this is the best option, this building here. And just change it around. So I could make this the animation area where the honey's made. Put some hives on the walls on the left and the right. Make these three here the hives. No, I thought I was going to make the animate. I'll figure it out. No, this is where the honey would be made. And then I still have another room here that I could take that honey milk and combine it and make honey milk in here that you could actually just go sell. Or I could make the honey milk work at any of the factories that takes milk.
How many factories does it take?
Actually, honey would be, I'd put the honey milk in these silos and put a liquid trigger so you could fill up the product liquid tanker and take the honey milk to Kraft or wherever else that takes milk. I'm just thinking, is that the best building? Hell, even this would be better than what I got, you know, something like that would be better than what's there. I'm just looking, guys, for another option. See, all the other ones are just these huge factories, and I don't want a huge factory just to make milk. But even this would be better than what we got now, making the honey. Something like this. That would still look better than what they got. Hell, that might be an idea too.
Yeah, you can use one of those type of factories to make the honey.
That'd still be better than what we got. Because I could, you dump the hives here, they wouldn't show up anywhere, they just show up in the display. And then back here, I could stack just like this, I'd stack the honey pallets.
Yeah. Like the salt and the...
Yeah, just like salt and sugar or whatever. That's still better looking than what you got.
Yeah.
That little tiny building. Because with this I wouldn't even need the animation. You just drop off the hives and I can make it making the honey. And I could put the audio in there so when it lights up, you know, you hear the bees swarming around. And
yeah,
I could even have the hives show up on this side of the building as you drop them off as a visibility node.
Yeah, on the one side, or?
Yeah, on this side have the honey, and on this side have the The hives.
Beehives. Yeah.
And as they disappear, you know your numbers are going down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, even that would be better than that little tiny brown building. And this would be really easy to do. That's nothing.
Ever notice something about that building, Mr. Pat?
This building?
That little building there you just were in front of.
No, what about it?
It has solar panels plus a wind turbine.
Yeah. Yep. Has both.
Yeah. Huh.
I could do that. Change the color of the building itself, just like I did this one.
That would be cool.
Yeah, like I said, that'd still be better than that little tiny brown building.
Small, but not too small.
Right. And I could stick that just about anywhere. Let's see. Let's go this way a little bit. No, I could stick it right there. Well, no, because it's bees. I want to stick it somewhere where it's not,
Decent sized building. So.
You know what? I could actually stick it over here by the platters.
In behind it, huh?
Like right here, I could put it. I mean, I could put it just about anywhere. It's so small, and it would do everything we needed it to do. And when it'd come on, the blades would start turning. The music, the sounds would come on. Yeah. Well, that's definitely an option because I'm not going to use that little brown one. There's no way. This would be simple because I wouldn't even need to put the hives anywhere, actually.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Ian, how you doing, buddy? Amy's saying, yeah, good idea, use those silos. For the honey milk, yes. Well, I'm not even talking about the honey milk, I'm talking about the honey itself. And then you'd pick up the honey pallets and take them over to platters.
Yeah. You can even use honey to make honey mustard.
I don't have any honey mustard anywhere on the map, do I? No.
No, but I was just thinking.
Yeah?
I sometimes think out loud, sorry.
Because we're already going to use it for the Honey Nut Cheerios at Kellogg's. Because I don't need any of that animation that's in that little tiny building. I could do without that.
That would be a cool building, Pat.
Yeah, the ones with the turbine?
Turbines.
Yeah, I think so too.
That would be cool, because then you definitely know you put your beehives, and as they're disappearing, you know your numbers you're right. That would be cool.
The only thing is this thing has sound as bees, so I could put that sound in there for the bees to start sounding. Yeah, I think this is bees.
Even Amy agrees with you.
Yeah, definitely have options.
Yeah.
But there goes the idea about using the brown building in the back of it, like I was thinking about doing. Hear the bees?
Yep.
See, I could put that when the factory comes on, you'll hear the bees swarming around.
That would be cool.
So, well, what's the animation? What kind of animation do they have?
Probably the bees coming out of the back of that building and the honey being made.
Yeah, probably so.
Because they do show, when I watch the video, on Mr. Hicks. He's showing the bees flying out the back of the building.
See, I could use that on that turbine.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the clip name is Slow Bees, but it's not pulling a clip from anywhere. There's no file path to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just that turning. Okay, so that'll turn. What's this? Yeah, like Nick said, this looks like a little outhouse.
Yeah. Pretty cold.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done such a better job. I mean, really.
I don't even know what this building was before it became this.
I don't either. Okay, okay, that's the inside of it. So that's going to turn. Yeah, I think I'll just use that building. Change the color to like black and yellow, like a bumblebee or a honeybee. And of course, I think, huh?
What building are you talking about?
The one with the turbine, like the sugar and the salt.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is duplicate it. Actually, I can't duplicate it. I've got to I'll export it and then change it all in GE and then import it back in. Because when I change the colors, if I just duplicate it, it's going to change the color of the one I duplicated it from.
Right.
But see, I could have on this side just one row going the length of the side of the building of hives. Or I could put it in an area, fence it in, and just have the hives coming out this way. And I don't even have to have the honey against the building. I could have it over here on racks. You know, any way I want to do it.
Yeah.
But then where do we put it? Damn, I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not sleepy. Let's see. See, I'd like to keep it down this way around the wooded area.
Well, it's nice. It's a nice size, so you could pretty well put it anywhere, right?
Yeah. Oh, I could put it anywhere. But I'm also thinking about its bees, so
Maybe in the corner.
I don't want it around something where it normally wouldn't be in real life.
Well, it wouldn't be close to where the beehives are made.
No, I'm not going to put it right on top of that, but somewhere around here.
How about over in the corner?
Which corner?
That corner.
This one?
Yeah.
No, because I have the wood there that people can chop down. I don't want to start taking the wood away. Of course, I'm going to run it down further anyway. Not down that way, but along the east side of the map. I could put wood.
You don't even have to put it in the wooded area. Just on the beside the road.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's see, like, is this big enough? Yeah, see, this is big enough right here on this
Or
corner.
beside the field.
Like right here. Facing towards the... So when you drive up to it, you'll see it this way.
Yeah.
Or right here facing that way. I mean, that I can put it anywhere that's realistic. I just don't want it around a populated area. Huh?
You'd have to go a certain way on those fields.
Yeah, because you'd have to see which... Oh my God. So sorry, guys. Yeah, like the length of the field is... They're going to work it this way, so over here wouldn't... Yeah, that would get in their way. Down this way wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out. I'm going to save. And that's it, guys. I appreciate you hanging with me. I went 36 minutes over, but the last 36 minutes we've been looking for an alternative to make the honey. Because I don't like that little brown building that we're stuck with on, well, we're not stuck with it. But I'm not going to use that little brown building. I'd rather use something else. And there's not enough animation in that little thing to matter. So I can throw all that away and just make my own triggers for honey.
Yeah.
Everything I need out of that building I already got, which was the hives.
If Billy's saying put it on field 22, but I think you already have a plan for 22, do you not?
Yeah, 22 is going to be the grapes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on 22 anyway. I'm not going to put a factory on a field and take a field away just for a factory. There's too many other open areas to...
There's way too much open areas to take a field away.
Even little 22 is still a good field for grass, but I'm going to use that for grapes.
Yeah, I never did understand why did you make it. Why did the field have to be made of grass when you have all this grass?
Yeah, I always make field 11 my grass field.
And there's not enough. There's not enough time to get the whole place cut.
No. But I never cut grass out of a field. I mean,
I cut it right there.
In other words, this stuff here, I don't cut any of that. Because I just feel like it's cheating. I want to make it a grass field, and that's where I get my grass. That's the only place I get it from. Just to make it harder on me, you know. Because I can make all the manure and stuff I want if I just cut all this grass down. But I never mess with, I never cut in here, none of that. I leave it all alone. And I use field 11. I used 22 until I got the money to buy field 11. Then I used 22 and 11.
In most cities, they cut the grass.
Oh, sure, but I don't want to use it for product, though.
They do in cities.
Well, I just don't want to do it. I've never done it. Because then you don't have to buy a grass field if you're going to do that. Guys, I'm just looking around for some place to put that factory. Oh yeah, I still got this damn garage here that I hadn't done nothing with. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. Probably not. It just doesn't blend with anything else, you know?
No.
It's like an eyesore.
I was thinking about that like yesterday. It just looks like a concrete outfit.
Yeah.
It was a good idea, I thought. Right? But you drive up seeing something like that. I know they got them all over Kitchener.
Oh, do they?
Oh, yeah.
Here's that parking garage. I'm going to delete that thing. I'll just put it there and see what it looked like in the downtown area, and it just doesn't. Well, I don't know.
They have them all over downtown Kitchener.
Is there cars in there?
In the parking garage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They fill them. $25 a day.
Okay, there's no cars in here right now, but let me keep it there just in case. I don't know. That's about the only place for it, too.
Yeah, from when I watched Nick the Hicks mod review on it, you could put harvesters in there. You could put.
You know, right here, I could remove this building here, right there, and put that factory there. So you just come up over this speed bump over the tracks, and put it or
right
here.
Behind them. Yeah, that would be cool.
I just don't know if there's enough room. I think that factory's wider than that. But it'd be cool to have it right there at the... Huh?
That's one of those factories.
Where? Yeah. This?
That little building.
Yeah. Some people add it to a factory.
Not that one, the other one.
Which one? This one?
The other little house.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. That is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it would fit. Okay.
Yeah. Just have to take the one out.
Yeah, I just removed that one.
Yeah, they're the same building, just add the turbine and all that to it.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I know where they got that building from. Yeah, because there's the two pipes on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
The stairs in the front. The only thing that's missing there is the turbine and the...
See, I could put it... You see this where the flower one is? Yeah. I could put it right beside the flower.
Yeah.
And that's out of the way of everything. Yeah.
You could even put it on right on the corner pretty well.
Yeah, right here I could.
Yeah. In between those two.
Right here. Plenty of places to put it. Yeah, I could put it right here on this side of the...
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, shit. I'm gonna save it right there, guys. Night, Tiger.
Night, Tiger.
Paul's saying by the orchards. Let me go look at the orchards.
Yeah, that would be another good spot for it. But the problem with that is if you've got bees floating around.
But they're going to go towards the orchards anyway, in real life, wouldn't they?
They go through anywhere. Bees go to anything that they can pollinate from.
Yeah.
Like your flowers in your front yard, or trees, or mainly flowers. I only know that because my daughter did something in school and got an A on it.
Okay.
That I helped her with.
I just want it to be realistic where it is, because obviously it's bees.
Yeah.
I'm going to go look at this orchard area. I didn't even think about over there. Paul said you want your bees near flowers.
Yeah. Not near fruit.
See, there's really nowhere to put it here.
There it is.
Where?
See that spot right there?
Here?
Yeah, where the blue top.
Oh, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna fit in there. And then you're right here by the road with bees. I just wanted to be realistic.
It would fit where your blue water tower is.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you don't have a room to get in behind it and get the products, and it's going to be too tight of a fit.
I have no trees there.
Yeah. I could get rid of the trees.
I did that thing that you told me to do.
What?
Instead of starting a new map, do that.
Yeah.
I did that, and it took all the trees all around there out.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it didn't do it. I've done it to this map right here many times, and you see I still got the trees.
Yeah, it took the trees out, and all the grass.
Well, this is GE, so yeah, you're going to see it in here, but even in my game it's there.
Yeah, when I go in game, there's no trees around there or around the farm.
Huh.
No, they're all gone.
Well, they won't be when you put this one in there. It'll be back. Just don't use the... I'll find out which one you don't want to use. Because I'm telling you to put 2 in there one of them, I think it's the cultivator that you want to put in there, and not the fruit one. But I'm not sure. I have to check it out.
Cultivator.
See, this would be right in here. Would be a really good area for it, because you're near the animals and.
Yeah, right here beside your gas station.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do it, but right beside it, I'd just come down a little bit.
Yeah. You're talking about in between the gas station and
the rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice little spot.
It is, and it's not too far away, and then you get it, and you can take it down here to Kellogg's, or you can take it over there to Platters. So, yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to end the live stream. I really appreciate it. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It helps people find it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Hit the bell button to get alerts when I go live. And I will be back tomorrow, guys, and I'm going to decide whether I'm going to use, let me show you guys before we leave. I'm going to either use that propeller. It's not the propeller, but I'm either going to use this factory for the honey, but pretty much I've decided on these right here. I'm going to use one of these to make the honey. You're just going to drop off the hives in the front. It'll show up on the display. I'll have hives show up on this side, and then hopefully I'll be in a big enough area to where I don't have to have the honey, or I can, it doesn't matter. I can have the honey right here against the wall and then right here. So, and then change these out to honey, and change this one in the front to honey, and change the color of the building. So, there you go, guys. And we'll finish that up tomorrow, and then we can move on to Kelly's Home Depot. So, she's been waiting for that for a whole 2 days, I think. She's excited. But guys, I appreciate you watching me. I appreciate you following along, and you guys have a super blessed Thursday evening.